Standing on the edge of consciousness, I stared into the abyss. I was ready to cross over. I felt no fear, accepting my fate and welcoming it, marveling at the serene peace of the darkness and embracing the oblivion. I was ready to die. I sought a place free from pain, a realm of dark, silent repose and eternal rest. My tranquility was rudely interrupted. "First Sergeant Brennan." Somehow, Staff Sergeant Torbjorn's voice shattered the peace within me. That voice snatched me from the edge of serenity and hurled me back into the madness, pain, and chaos of the battlefield. The sharp sting of reality pierced through the darkness, dragging me back to the harsh, unforgiving desert. I was caught between darkness and duty, clinging to the frayed edges of existence. There would be no reprieve for me. My end would not come today. The abyss had spat me out, rejecting me as unfit to remain. "First Sergeant!" The young soldier's words were a battle cry, calling out to me, a plea demanding that I return to fight on. I found myself blinking against the darkness, my body battered by battle and my mind muddled. The harsh reality of the battlefield pressed in, the sounds of madness and the sting of pain pulling me back to the present. Tor's towering figure loomed over me, his voice a lifeline in the melee. "First Sergeant Brennan, we need you." His words were a flare, cutting through the fog of fear and demanding my return to duty. I pushed through the pervasive haze that hung in my mind. My survival instinct roared louder than the pandemonium of my thoughts, pushing aside the peace I coveted. This day of drama and death ahead was real, not imagined, not a haunting nightmare. The stillness I had seen in the void vanished. A relentless headache throbbed like a heavy metal band's bass drum. I was thrust back into torture, a searing pain as if molten steel burned my gut. The ringing in my ears echoed as if I stood atop Notre Dame's bell tower, summoning worshippers for Easter Mass. Light returned, scattering like photons through a prism. A cacophony of conflict escorted it. My mouth was dry, my tongue thick, preventing any sound from escaping. Forcing my eyes open, my eyelids felt heavy as lead. I saw his face. It was a gruesome mix of concern and a twisted, macabre smile. That smile, the mannequin's grin on display, cut through the chaos. It was a sad, reassuring sight. "First Sergeant Brennan," his frantic call, "Top!" His baritone voice piercing my mind's storm compelled me to regain my senses. As he welcomed my return, he grunted and snorted, sounding like a hog. "There you are!" he exclaimed with a Texas twang. "Welcome back.